Hey, what is good everyone? Theory here. We are back with a bit more Grand Blue versus. Today we have got Io playing as Metera versus Mago playing as Zeta. Straight from the quarantine. I wanted to see a bit more Mago Zeta because he's kind of sick. Kind of sick. He's just showing already like such insane matchup knowledge. We're obviously going to see Zeta be jumping a lot. We've already got too much to unpack. Alright. So we're going to see Zeta jumping a lot, right? This is because Metera has pretty weak anti-airs. She has the upward arrow, which I believe is like 2H, or maybe I think there's two angles, so there's one at 1H, I believe. And these are blockable. She can also use her normals to anti-air, but they're not that great. So you're going to see a lot of Zeta either jumping and putting out like a really long-lasting normal, like a jump L, or just empty jumping and blocking because you can block the up arrows. It's going to be very common. Alright, just working towards the corner. And that sweep is a very important part of Metera's toolset. Because you think about how you fight Metera, right? You gotta dodge arrows. Whether that's you're dodging the special ones, so the cooldown's longer, or you're dodging the normal ones, so she can't cancel into the special, you will be dodging. So that means Metera's slide, which, in the context of any other character wouldn't be that good. For her, it's super useful to catch you running forward, dodging, rolling. Even though dodge should technically beat lows, it's active for so long, you can see dodges when they're preemptive. Like the start of the slide will whiff, but then the end of it will hit. So yeah, this is pretty standard stuff from Metera already. It's very safe pressure, it's backing off. It's Metera, you want to push them towards the corner, but that was so sick. Doesn't get a conversion, but yeah, you're trying to not get cornered more than anything. Obviously, every character wants to corner you, it makes you up, but she just can't get cornered. She just dies, especially if she has no super. If she can't do a reversal, man, it's fucking hard. Whiffed throw there from Mago. Io taking full advantage, trying to get his turn back. We're just seeing a bit of a scramble at close range. Metera, she's obviously weak in certain ranges, but that's one she's not too bad in. Burst through it with the DP, or the kind of countery thing. Good. Mago, classic shimmy. Works out. I mean, some people will go for the overhead to bait the throw. But going for a shimmy is just as effective. When you go for the overhead, when it is blocked, which it will get blocked a lot of the time, you give up your turn. That's what you're doing. You're just giving up your turn. So more traditional pressure that doesn't involve the overhead is quite often what you're going to go for. He gets the anti-air arrow, which is really important, showing that you can anti-air on reaction with this character, because it is difficult. It's not an easy thing. Oof. Alright, we're getting scrambly. Doesn't just defend the hand, you gotta do it. And we just saw there, right? That button, as we discussed in the Lancelot versus Zeta match, moves your hitbox quite far back. Is also out for a really long time, so it makes for a very good button to throw out if you anticipate a button from the opponent. Just, you can't really use it as a reaction punish, but for things like this, it's fantastic. Right, it's just getting the standard Zeta mix-ups. It's not the scariest mix-ups in the world, but it does the job a lot of the time. Alright, just trying to push him off. Yeah, there we go. Doing a really good job. Wow, you are confident. I can't believe you went for that. You're sick. I mean, it almost feels as if he wasn't ready for it. Because he just didn't get a conversion. It could have really hurt because it was a counter hit. This is really good pressure from Mago. Yeah, now he can start trading with this. It will trade a lot versus the standing arrows from Metera. Alright. Ah, man, he kind of drops the mix up there. That's unfortunate. He still, one hit's going to kill, though. He's got super locked. Oh, no. Gets a button, doesn't get the, Man, that sucks. I feel bad for Metera players right now. It's just straight whiffs. And he thinks it should hit. Cancels into the super, and that's just going to be the round for him. Yeah, it's just one of those ranges, man. Metera's target combo can be a bit funky like that sometimes, but you know, it's what you pay for having such a good command dash, to be fair. Right, let's see what happens in this round, see how he's going to adapt. Once again, back to the arrow game. Already showing a bit more mobility, which I really like. And just walking out, like, sees the jump coming, kind of makes it, just goes, alright, you do you, man, I'm just going to walk back and use my mobility later on. And it's really working out for him. Tries to move in there, yeah, that's going to be an easy punish. It's something that Zeta would do sometimes when... So in that situation, right, if we look at where the jumps are, so he's trying to preemptively press a button, IOs, to basically go like, all right, if you land normally, you should land into this button. Mago using this attack though, he's delaying his jump and also making it way more overhead. So I'm right on top of you, so your button should whiff anyway. It kind of recovers too quickly, goes for this to try and make it safe, but it's too high up. If you hit from quite far away, like below the knees, it can be relatively safe. From here, now you're getting punished, and that's going to be an easy one from Metera. You see how he's doing that overhead pressure, right? That's something to clock onto. So you just empty into the close heavy, which you get a really easy confirm off of. Just go, like, I just really like how he's playing this matchup. He's just playing quite defensively. Like, when he's not got setups ready, he just goes, all right, target combo, command dash backwards, or target combo, arrow, and then just allows him to get away and start playing his normal neutral game. When you've got the opponent cornered, although obviously taking advantage of it is really handy, Metera is a setup character. She's not like a mix character where just running up and doing close medium is going to be good enough for a mix. So you got the superior zoning, may as well just fucking use it. It's going to take hours for the fucking opponent to work you to the corner. Once again, punish. Now here's the setup, goes low. Good block from Mago. He's trying to mash out, but it doesn't work out. Either way. Okay, so let's talk about a command dash a little bit. This is something you can do. So Margot's doing this dodge as early as possible. And the reason you're doing it as early as possible is she recovers so quickly, and dodges take ages to recover. So Metera's recovering quickly, Zeta's recovering really slowly, so you have to do the dodge as early as possible. You can anti-air it, it's possible, you can preempt it. It has to be the top of your mental stack. You can't really be looking for anything else when you're looking for the command dash or the command jump, right? You have to be looking for this. So you're removing arrows and all of our other play out of your brain, and you're going, I am looking for this command jump because it's so quick. Dodge is one of the options that are a little bit easier to do, but often Metera will just punish you for doing it. We don't see it here, but it happens a lot if you don't react quick enough. Yeah, it just mashes out a heavy. It makes total sense to me. Just stop taking a piss. You're not I know. You can't just do heavy, heavy, heavy. Nah. Alright. Mago winning that one pretty convincingly. Just playing very... his defense is super on point. Seems like he blocks and has very calculated moments in which he's willing to start mashing buttons. Oh, God. Alright, let's see what the setup here is. That's a pretty traditional Metera setup. It's good. You get the EX, you dash up, throw out the butterfly, far L, go into that arrow. Keeps them there, and it allows you to get a free command jump mix up. Oh wow, doesn't set up after that. No, he's still doing a brilliant job. That far L is so good. It cannot be you can't get combos off it, rightfully so, but it's a very quick move with very long reach. Wow, just runs back up and throws again. Nice. Good reactions. That's just one of the things that come with easy input supers, man. You can react pretty point blank to stuff. People can't just get away with it, you know. Alright, we're going into our third and final round here. I'm loving the matchup knowledge from Mago, and just the zoning from Io is just sick. It's the way in which he paces himself and uses all these movement options. It's just awesome. Throws the butterfly out there. I love having that on the screen, just because yeah, you can do stuff like this. The opponent has to respect you when the butterfly's on screen. Like, it, although it may not hit and it may not lead to a setup, it's going to lead to a bit of space control. Alright, once again, same setup. Goes high this time, delays into the close heavy. Try and catch him pressing a button. Alright, that's pretty annoying. I did not know that at all. So he does it after the flash as well. That sucks. So Metera's going for the anti-air super, right? Which will win him the game. Mago goes straight into his own super, and it blows it up. That sucks, dude. That totally sucks. Man, Metera's going to have a rough time stopping Zeta from jumping. Not if you do that. I mean, that's also fine. Yeah, so that's, I guess, another reason why empty jumps are so good versus Metera as Zeta. Is you can just do the super when they try and anti-air you. That's fucked up. Alright, he's going to get knocked down into the mix again. Goes to the EX this time. Oh! Alright. This whole sequence is awesome, by the way. You've seen Metera players do this quite a lot with the EX butterflies. You throw it out, you get your first arrow on screen, and then goes for the throw. And this is where I was like, oh, this is hype. So he throws him and gets this as like his block string. I thought it was going to pop the butterfly, but it doesn't. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but like up arrow should pop the butterfly. Maybe it's because he's blocking them and the butterfly, like the arrows aren't technically going through Zeta, so it never gets to the butterfly. I don't know, man. That's pretty mad. The setup was fucking sick either way. Alright, late tech means it's Mago's turn still. Jumping. You know, Zeta moving forward is important, obviously building meter. Just good stuff here from IO, just really changing up the spacing. This is what makes Metera scary. Yeah, that's something that Metera can do, is she can catch this, but Zeta can go forward instead of back, and that will catch the arrows. So it's a little mind game there that's typically skewed towards Zeta's favor. Often I just see Metera's block and react to what happens afterwards more than anything. Even if the arrow won't be a punish, it's like, alright, cool, dude, like, you just gone full screen from me and I'm zoner, that's fine. Not zoner, I mean, he's kind of like a dizzy zoner, right? It's not a traditional zoner, but a zoner in the sense that dizzy zones you to get Oki. It's the same with Metera. Shimmy once again, man. We've seen it a couple of times now. Mago is so good with that. Alright, third and final round here. Let's see what happens. Dodge on the... yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You can get the dodge, but like you're not going to be plus, probably. And then Mago tries to press a button, I assume, as like a sort of like instinctive reaction to the walk back. Gets clapped for it. Doesn't get an actual proper combo, but it doesn't really matter. You know, sometimes you have to reset your combos into stuff like this. It's important. Mago's techs as well, by the way, have been really good. Alright, it's in the corner with no meter, so it's going to be hard to fight out. Or really easy. Yeah, that's someone that's tired of getting shimmied, right? You just go like, okay, dude, like I know you're going to walk back to bait something or walk forward. And he does catch Mago doing a delay button. It's good stuff. Goes for an overhead and same thing. He's actually gone for that a lot, just going for the close heavy after the command jump normal. Good fucking air throw. He has kind of put himself in the corner here, though. That's going to suck. If Mago guesses right, he wins, basically. And, yep, that's it. Man, yeah, you know, shimmies are just good, right? Like, it's good in every game. And not going for the overhead, you're not giving away your turn by doing that, which is important. You're still going like, hey, you could wake up with like a 2M and I'll block it probably because I'm walking back. If I go for the overhead and you do 2M, more often than not, it's going to be a punish rather than a counter, so I'm not going to get a proper combo. And if you do block the overhead, it's your turn. I just have to hold that shit, and Metera will find a way out of the corner. So I really agree with the way he's playing this, and also, fucking, if you've got years of Street Fighter 4 and all these other games where, you know, you use shimmies effectively, fuck it, use it here. It's a pretty universal tool. Anyway, hopefully that was enjoyable for you. We're all locked away now. But fuck it, it's more time to play and watch Grand Blue. Like, can't complain that much. Anyway, have a great day and take care of yourself.